Hello, I am Brendan Chung, and today is the December 4th stream of Skin Deep Development. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, give me 1 minute to set up. All right, so I think today we're going to continue working on this weapon that we're modeling out. Yesterday evening, I worked a bit more on it. Got some of the bones in, worked on the armature. Let's continue working on the armature. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? We got a weapon. I think nothing is, I think the arm is rigged, or it should be. Yeah, okay. Looks good. Now we want to rig the weapon. So let's do that. So we go here, add modifier, armature, armature. Same thing with you. That. And finally you. Armature. Okay, so everything should be assigned to the armature. Save that. And now we're going to assign the vertices to these joints, these bones. Okay. Let's start with you. So, what do we want to assign? All of this, all of that. And you. And all of you. All right, so we want to assign all of these. I guess that's all the moving parts of this weapon. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so go here, vertex groups, we add a group, call this gun, we assign it. Uh-oh, that did not work. Oh shoot, I called the wrong thing. Let's try that. There it goes. Cool. All right, that's good. How about let's do this little handle right now. Got you. Vertex groups. Add a group. Call you handle. Assign. Wonderful. Newton's Ninja says, wait, Skin Deep is only at the 4th dev stream. No. It is quite a bit further than that. I actually don't know the number. Let's go take a look. YouTube/Blendo Games, and then we're going to go down to the development playlist. So the first one was on October 18th, 2018. And we are at around number 140 right now. Huh, that's a lot. I didn't realize there was that much. There's a bit more I haven't uploaded yet, but it's roughly around there. Okay, so we're going to assign this one also to the gun group. Let's test that. Awesome. Okay, and this bone is called magazine. So I'm gonna grab all of you and make a new group called magazine. Assign. Great. And you. A new group called magazine also. Assign. Okay. I think our weapon is all rigged up. Okay. All right, looks good. Not bad. Okay, yeah, let's check in our changes. I always like checking stuff as I go. Rifle, rig, work. Ooh, this file's getting pretty big. 1.5 megs. Anton says, I'm loving the color. Looks like a Saturn V rocket mixed with a grease gun. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. So it's not actually, I don't think it'll look white in the game because this is meant to be like a silver shiny surface. We'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna look once you put it in the game with all the lighting effects. Okay, so now we are going to try to position this weapon try to position a weapon that so that it looks good in the engine. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's do it. So I'm going to open the dope sheet. And we're going to go to actions. There you are. What do we got? We got some weird built-in animations that we don't really want. I wonder if we could maybe use this. Yeah, let's try to use it. Let's see. Yikes. It's gonna be kind of messy. Do I want to do this? Actually, let's do this a different way. I'm gonna reset everything. Okay. Let's see. So let's position this. Let's just kind of eyeball it and kind of put you right there. Maybe a little bit lower. Let's just do this. Idle high. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the materials file. Where are you? Wait, wrong file. Weapon, rifle. There we are. And here it is. Rifle. Idle high, idle high, idle high. Rifle view. Export MD5 mesh. Rifle view. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, well, it's appearing in the game, so that's good. We just gotta tweak its positioning. While I'm here, let's show off some of the stuff I've been doing. Here's a mech that I put in the game. It's the same model from Quadrilateral Cowboy. The idea is to let you pilot it. I want you to stomp around the level as a big robot. I think that'd be kind of fun. I've never made a, well, it's been a long time since I made a mech, and so it'll be fun to jump back into robot interfaces, because that's always fun to do. Here is pretty close to done the cargo hide. So there's these big fluffy boxes, and if you click on them, you go. Just kind of hide inside here. Kind of wedge your body really tightly inside there. I think that'd be kind of funny. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. All right, let's tweak the position of this weapon. So I'm guessing the eyeball is at the 0, 0 point right here. So that's why the gun is so high. So let's lower it down. I don't know, let's try that. Newton's Ninja, stab at wind skin deep is gonna be a thing. It's hard to say. It's still in the works, so it's still not quite there yet. I mean, I'm hoping that it doesn't take too long. I don't want to get stuck on one project for too long. Is it I want to make Die Hard the game, or is that just the PR? I mean, that's the kind of like one of the inspirations for what we're doing here. Like one person in an environment and they're outnumbered and outgunned. I think there's something compelling about that. How much of all your games are set in the Atom Zombie Smasher universe? So pretty much everything I've done has been kind of It's taking place in the same game universe, so they'll kind of refer to each other. Okay. So I think that's actually not a bad position. We just gotta pull it forward, or sorry, toward the camera a bit more. And it looks like we're also missing a texture of the bullets in here. Let's check that out. Let's open up our materials file. Materials objects. Let's see. Models, weapons, rifle, mag. Let's add a nice specular map to it. That work? Okay. All right, not a bad start. Cool. I just noticed that these arms are still kind of like in the player's view. So let's hide them. Maybe just like that. Or actually we could just pull it backwards. Okay, let's try this out. Anton says, oh man, is that the mech from the cutscene in Quad Cow? It is, yeah. This is an old robot from Quad Cowboy. I don't know why I put the red glow right there. It's a little bit weird. Like floating in front of it. Oh, maybe that's to fix some of the clipping problems. I don't know, it's fine. Looks okay. Okay, so here's our gun. It looks okay. Oh, these bullets are really hard to see, aren't they? Looks like they might not be using the right texture also. Let's see what's going on here. Models, weapons. Rifle, there you are. Where is mag? Oh, there it is. Oh, I forgot to export a TGA file. Let's do that. Save as TGA. And I think we can, where is it? I think we can shrink it down a little bit. What if we do it even more? Did that not work? Hey, cool. You can see the ammo a lot better now. That's great. I really, so on the magazine, there's kind of like this weird folds in it. And I really don't like that. On the left side of it. Let's try to fix that. Let's see, UV. Oh yeah, I really messed up here. Let's fix this. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that should be a lot better. I'll export in5 mesh. Yeah. All right, let's check it out. It's better. Why is that happening? Let's try this. I don't want to do that though. Oh, no. That's not great. Well, maybe it's fine. We'll stick with it for now. Let's open up the window a little bit too, because I don't like how it's so narrow right now. Pop you up a little bit. Pop you down a little bit. Five mesh. All right, let's try this out. Oh well, that's fine. We'll stick with it. Let's try this. So this should make the angles a little bit, the edges a little bit rougher or a little bit harder, instead of that smooth look that bullets have right now. Ooh, yeah, that's way better. Look at that. Looks great. Cool. Looks good. It's a big improvement. Okay, let's continue working on the weapon positioning. So we're looking for the high position for when you're firing the weapon. It's not bad. I kind of don't. I kind of want to clear up the. I want to keep like a center column of the screen empty, so that you can more easily see what's going on there. So I think it would be good to move this slightly to the right, like so. And maybe angle it down a little bit. Let's try that. It's looking pretty good, not bad. I'm curious how it would look if we move it even further back. Ooh, I kind of like that. This also saves us from having to animate the bottom hand. You can't see it. You don't need to animate what you can't see. That's not bad. I like how the ammo is like really easy to see now because it's so big. But here we would need to show the bottom hand, won't we? All right. Newton's Ninja asks, was quadrilateral cowboy an unusual length of time as a project then? Yeah, it was. It was went on a little bit longer than it probably should have. I like that I like how it turned out, and I'm happy with it. But like realistically, it was a little bit too long. And like ideally would not want to. I'm trying to avoid repeating that again. Okay. Not bad. Anton says, liking that metal material makes the gun look real mean, like a chromed dragster. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. It's just hooked up to the pistol script right now, so it thinks it's a pistol. Okay. So for this weapon, I guess for this kind of weapon, usually grip it, your left hand, you grip it over the magazine, don't you? Because I think if you grip it at the barrel, you would like burn your fingers off, from what I understand. It would look so much nicer if you gripped it by the barrel, though. Well, let's check out what we got, and then let's do a little test. Newton's Ninja asks, oh, influence-wise, ID software stuff, or did you also have Marathon? Yeah, so I grew up with a lot of the software stuff and a lot of the stuff that was made from the Doom engine, like Heretic and Strife and all of those. And yeah, I grew up playing those a lot. I was introduced to Marathon a bit later because I didn't really grow up with a Mac. But yeah, I was definitely stuck on the Marathon story page for like, I don't know, a month or so. That page is really fun to read. I really like it a lot. I was extremely into it. Okay. This looks pretty good. Yeah, so I want to try out what happens if we... Let's try to position this thing over the mag. Can do that. Let's just do this. Let's take a look. Ooh. That not work? What happened? Uh-oh. That's weird. What's happening here? Export idle high. Models, weapons, arms. Why is the arm not appearing in the game? Weird. I don't know, let's try resetting it. Oh, there it is. Weird. I wonder what happened there. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do with it. Let's do this. I dig it. Human fingers are not meant to bend like that. That is horrifying. What are you doing? Yikes. I don't know. Ugh, never animate hands. Hands are a nightmare. I don't know, let's just do that for now. The thing with weapon models, or view models, is that the camera is actually really limited as to what it can see from this view. So sometimes you spend a lot of time making something look perfect, then you realize the camera can't even see that angle. So like the thumb looks, I don't know, kind of not great, but can't even see it from here, so not too big of a deal. There's this weird lump right here in the arm. Yeah, that right there. Oh well, just leave it. Alright. Not bad. Yeah. I wonder why the tip of the gun is so glowy like that. That's kind of weird. Looks like it's glowing in the dark. What's going on here? Wait, where are you? Oh, maybe it's not even textured. Well, let's do it now. What? What the heck? What is going on here? Pick from view. Oh, there you are. Hiding. All right, just throw you in there. Export MD5 mesh. Bump. Much better. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's move it a little bit more to the right. I'm trying to keep the center column as clear as I can, but I guess I'm not really doing the best job at that. So, whoop, like that. I don't know why my changes aren't being being sent over. That's really weird. Sean Noonan asks, you've probably been asked this a bunch, but what made you move on from the blockhead approach of your previous games? What was the reason? Oh, yeah. So one, I guess, kind of the main reason is that because this game actually has like combat and shooting things, the idea of making a character with this really big head that makes headshots really easy kind of didn't quite work for this game. I think that's pretty much the main reason, really. Like, it just would feel weird if, I don't know, it's like playing Quake with a big head mode, like, or I don't know, CS:GO or a tactical game like that. It would just kind of like change the dynamics a bit in a weird way that I didn't really want. Okay. Ooh, you know what's kind of nice is that now you can actually see a little bit of the ammo on the left of the magazine. You can see if you have a full mag or not. Kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like it. I like it. Cool. Okay, great. Now we want a idle low animation. Idle low, idle high. Yeah, let's do that. Dope sheet. Actions. All right. Yeah, idle high. Now let's do a idle low. Anton says, I remember you had a lot of problems doing certain animations with the blockheads on the Quad Cow dev streams, such as erasing the arms, etc. Yeah, I mean, that's also one of the things you have to embrace, I guess, when you have weird proportionate characters. One thing I was not expecting was that whenever my blockhead characters sit in a chair, their legs are like really short, and so that means their feet just dangle off the ground like children all the time. Which looks kind of weird, but I don't know. It's pretty funny. But it just kind of like you have to design things a certain way because if you want for them to hit like a gas pedal in a car, you gotta design things differently to make accommodate their bodies. So yeah, I don't know. I think I want to go back to that again because I kind of think it's a little bit more fun to work with than realistic stuff. For me, at least. Okay, so let's find a nice idle low position because I like it when characters do not walk around with their weapons pointing forward all the time. And a low. Oh wait. There, done. Idle low animation. All right, what's happening here? Looks really. I can't even tell what that is. It's kind of like a gun sight right there, I think. Let's do this. Okay. Getting there. So let's go like that. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Okay, all right. Whoa. Don't do that. So I'm gonna go a little bit this way. And a little bit down. Looks like I overcorrected a little bit. How about that? Getting closer. Getting warmer. It's looking better. Sean Noonan says, I was under the impression that at one point you had some form of combat in 30 Flights of Loving and assumed that maybe that did not work out for similar reasons. Yeah. So there was combat in 30 Flights of Loving earlier. I think, from what I can recall, I think the combat never got too much farther than, in terms of implementation, it got no much further than having a gun and having it shoot bullets and hitting a wall. I think I never actually got to the point of making monsters or enemies, so I didn't really get to see how the hitbox stuff worked. Newton's Ninja says, this may be a stupid reductive question and way too context specific, given you already work as close to the stylistic baseline as you can while focusing on the details, but like how minimalist are you comfortable to take things while fitting and art style not compromising the vision overall. I guess for me, I like to keep the detail level extremely low and keep things like very flat textured and kind of be these blank empty areas, but have like little sections every now and then that get extremely detailed and have a lot of density to them. And for me, that kind of helps, keeps the art production friendly, but also gives me the opportunity to put detail whenever I need it. Does this not work? Export low. Okay. I think I'm kind of losing the thread here. Okay, I think one of the problems is that it's just rolling too much. Maybe. Let's try unrolling this. Yeah, I think part of what kind of crystallized my thoughts, or part of what helped crystallize my thoughts, was reading a Valve paper on Team Fortress 2 art. And it's a very good read. I think it's like a PDF you could find somewhere on their website. And like they intentionally made the environment art have just very like empty blank areas and kind of like, I don't know, lower the detail level on the walls and the floors. And that kind of helps the characters pop out and be more, much more visible to the players. Mouse Fountain asked, did you ever consider doing just like the same, but with more articulation or more proportionate boxes? I have thought about that. Yeah, like you did some really cool kind of like revisualizations of the characters from Quadrilateral Cowboy of the three ladies, and I think that art style would be like a super good fit. And I guess for this game, it's gonna be, I'm still trying to like figure out what the enemy art is gonna be. I feel pretty comfortable doing machine stuff like this. Like I feel this is just, I don't know, it works. I like it, and I wouldn't really change it. But organic stuff like humans is always kind of a challenge for me, because I got to find a way to make it fit for what I'm good at, which is, more boxy things. So I don't know, it's still a process for me. OKB1 says, I always like it when games have a dedicated holster button. I do too, but in this case, it's not really that. So what I'm doing here is that the gun is just always in an idle low position. Ignore the shadow, that's not accurate. So then when you shoot it, you go into idle high, and then you just kind of wait for a bit. It'll go back to the idle low. So that means that when you're running around the world, you're kind of at you're in a lowered stance. So it's just an automatic thing. But yeah, I'm trying to find a good position for this weapon, and it's being pretty, I don't know, it's always pretty challenging. Let's try this. It's not bad. It's not bad except for the fact that you're holding the gun like right in your face. What if I just took this pose and moved you to a more comfortable distance? It's looking better. I'm just gonna move you a bit more this way. What if we just tilt you down? It's always kind of weird what parts of the game end up being difficult to do. Alright. Well, it didn't do anything. Let's try that again. I'm not opposed to this. This is pretty good. You got that nice normal map on those little holes. You got the red iron sight, which makes it pretty readable as to which gun this is. Yeah. Just a little bit higher. I guess this is kind of one of those things I could just tweak for hours and hours, and I just gotta stop at some point. It's not bad. Now we got both iron sights, and so that makes it a bit more readable also. Not bad. When we shoot it, it goes up there. Then you wait for a bit, and it'll go. Or maybe it'll just stay up. I don't know. That's fine. Oh, it's missing an animation. That's why. All right. Okay. Sean Noonan says that machine enemy reminds me of that walker enemy from Half-Life 1 Alpha. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Half-Life 1 Alpha walker machine enemy. Yeah. I've Half-Life development stuff is something I follow pretty closely, but I must have missed that along the way. Anton says, I really like the dudes with the striped socks and cool goggles, though. Yeah, pretty fun. Let's see. Let's take a look at him. Our old friend. Oh, there you are. Our goggly pal. So I think it works okay. I think that it would work a lot better. So I think I'm probably just gonna use this, but I think it's gonna need a repaleting. Like, I don't like how its pants are so bright. Like, why? I should have swapped the colors between the coat and the pants. That would be a lot better, I think. And I was still trying to figure out like what level of detail to do on these things. Like, these are very, I don't know, realistic details, and doesn't entirely fit with the rest of it. Like, these boots are a very different art style than these little clips right here. But I don't know, it's pretty close. It's close-ish to what could work. Sean Noonan says, for some reason I'm getting Quake Grunt vibes from that dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I spent way too much time making Quake characters back in the day, or Quake art, stuff like that. Alright, so we got a cool idle low. That's great. Cool. Good. Yeah, this is turning out really good. Let's check in what we got. Mouse Fountain says it really parses as enemy trooper instantly, but still has a lot of personality. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it reads pretty well. I think it's a little bit too busy. I think there's like a little bit too much details, and I gotta pare it down. I think I read something that someone wrote, and they put it really nicely. Like, their philosophy was like, what was it? It was like 80% empty and minimal and not detailed, and then 20% is the part where you put like all the details and all the fiddly bits. And I kind of realized, oh, it's kind of how I try to do things, but wasn't really aware of that. All right. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to call it a day for now. Cool. Thanks so much for joining me in the stream today. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, Fanu subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad folks are enjoying the stream. I will be back next time, and we will continue doing this weapon and making it work. Because for some reason I made guns too complicated in this game. Cool. I will see you all next time. Until we meet again, have a good Wednesday. Bye for now.